Bonjour, alors je suis avec la femme qui est en route pour plus de 3 millions de cœurs sur Periscope. Je laisse mes followers nous rejoindre. Donc je suis avec Claire Waddington. Hello Claire, tell us who you are please.
So I'm Claire Waddington. I'm from New Zealand originally. You can hear me, and I live in Paris. I've been in Paris for 20 years, and I've been on Periscope for about a month and a half now. So yeah, yeah.
Okay, so don't hesitate to ask questions for Claire. It's Periscope. You are on Periscope. Hello Patrick. Bonjour. Claire, what does Periscope mean to you?
Okay. What does Periscope mean to me? For me, it's an amazing app. I feel like we've been projected into the future. Like, it's incredible for me. As soon as I found out about Periscope, the first thing I did was walk out in the street and use it, test it, and the reaction was amazing. And I just love the interaction that you can have on Periscope.
Okay.
And discovery. Interaction and discovery is what Periscope means to me.
Okay, that means that for you who are following us, don't hesitate to ask questions to Claire, don't hesitate to share the broadcast, so you have to just put on the right or the left the Periscope and then to share broadcast. So my second question for you, Claire, is Periscope more personal or professional for you?
Yeah. For me, it's been both. I initially started off as a personal thing, and then I discovered it as a professional tool as well. So it's been a natural progression for me, yeah, from one to the other. But I do think it's an amazing professional tool.
Has Periscope changed your way of communicating with followers?
Yeah, it has. When we think of Twitter followers, it was just short messages. You're limited to how much you can say to someone. Here you can really communicate live. You can share really powerful experiences. It's really something very strong and completely different. And we're all interacting with each other, so we're all meeting each other together. We're all in a chat room together, and one of us is live. It's a whole different experience. It has to be experienced to believe or to understand. Yeah.
So you are on the wave of 3 million Earths. How do you feel about that?
It's wonderful. I mean, it's something that makes me really happy that I'm giving people what they want to see. That I'm very passionate about Paris. This is my thing. My thing is Paris with Claire. I'm very passionate about the city. I find it very beautiful, and I never get enough of it. And I just love that everyone feels the same way as me. And everybody is reacting so well and appreciating it, and that I'm giving you guys what you want to see. And also I've made some real friends. I mean, I've been here a month and a half, and I can really say I've made some real friends on here.
Okay. Do you see Periscope as a great tool for personal branding?
Yeah, I do. I do think it's definitely a very good way for you to get known. I mean, you're limited to word of mouth, really. I think in real life, you're limited to word of mouth, and here you're just projecting out to anywhere you could possibly be around the world, and it's a huge, different audience. You can reach out to anyone. It's amazing.
Great.
It's a whole different thing.
Okay, so Valeria is saying cuckoo. Okay, and thank you Marco for the answer. Okay, London Rise joined, so don't hesitate to ask questions to Claire. Claire, is Periscope a means to do business?
Yes, I do think it's a really good means to do business. As I said, initially for me it was just a personal thing, and I discovered its importance for doing business too. I think it's a great way for people to share their passions, to share what they do, to share what their niche is, and in a way that they could never really show. I mean, people, when you go on a YouTube or something, it's already recorded. There's no interaction. With this, you can interact with everyone. It's a whole new thing.
Okay, that's cool. I'm thinking just interviewing you. What do you think about sharing the interview to your followers in order to them to ask you some questions?
I can do that. Yeah, I can do that after.
After?
Sharing.
So
Sorry, what do I do?
Replay to broadcast
Sharing.
it, and we could ask you some questions because that's the first time that you are faced from the camera.
So you mean I open a Periscope now, or?
Yeah, or maybe you share this Periscope to your followers in order to ask you some questions.
Oh, well, I would have to join in. I get what you mean. I've got to join in. I understand.
Okay.
All right, so let me join in on you.
Up to you.
All right, so where are you here?
Okay, connect me, so you will broadcast both.
Excuse me, guys. I'm just trying to find.
Yeah, no problem. So if you got some questions for Claire, don't hesitate. And if you want to share the broadcast with your followers and your friends, it will be a pleasure. So as you know, Claire, Paris with
Can
Claire.
someone, a Londonerized, someone who follows me, can he share it with me so I get the alert? Because I can't see it.
Hello Stéphanie, salut, j'espère que tu as des questions pour Claire. Claire est en
here you
route
are,
pour
here you are.
3 millions de cœurs sur Periscope. C'est une des plus importantes utilisatrices de Periscope de tout début
Bizarre.
en France.
It's very strange.
It's very strange.
Hang on, but there's a delay because now I'm laughing.
That's so
There's
crazy.
a delay. Okay, hold on. This is really bizarre.
Okay.
Share with all followers.
Yeah.
There's a delay.
Yeah, that's so crazy. So it's unique kind of Periscope. So.
All right, I'm back with you now.
There's a delay? Okay, great. Okay, a lot of people are joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you, that's perfect. Claire, how has the effect of live video and real-time comments changed the way we express ourselves?
Yeah, it's very, very interactive.
Yeah.
It's very spontaneous, and it's just an amazing way to meet people.
It is
And it's interactive. So someone asks a question and you answer, and it goes on another tangent. They can ask you to go somewhere, and then you go there with them. You can never know what you're going to do on Periscope. You have a basic plan, but you can't really stick to it. Otherwise, you're not really interacting with your followers.
That means that the people can ask you some questions.
You've got to be open about being loose and just going with the flow, I think. And that's my biggest pleasure. One of my biggest pleasures.
A lot of people, I think, first time seeing Claire's face.
No,
So
that's
cool.
not true. I often show my face. It's not true.
Yeah. Our Paris lady. That's very,
Paris
very
lady,
nice.
yeah.
Okay, great. Claire, are you cautious or careful about what you say on Periscope?
In general, I'm quite spontaneous and natural, and I answer people's questions honestly.
Yeah.
Sometimes with hindsight, I realise I might have had to be careful. You never quite know who's behind it. But in general, no. I steer clear of certain subjects, religion and politics and things like that. But otherwise, I'm just
Okay.
myself.
Right. And there will be maybe a trick of the trade afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you like to say on Periscope that you haven't dared say? I'm not sure if my English is so good.
Yeah.
But
I thought about that before, and I don't really know. I think I'm myself, and I think there's not really anything I haven't dared say. Sorry, drew a blank there.
No problem. No problem. So don't hesitate, when you are following this show, don't hesitate to ask questions for Claire. So if now, and
Now or
afterwards it will
never.
be replay, so don't hesitate
From
to...
now on,
Yes.
I'm never showing my face again.
Okay, so Claire, because you are very professional using Periscope, what advice would you like to give to people who haven't yet tried Periscope?
So if you haven't tried Periscope, as if you haven't downloaded it yet, I highly recommend it. It's for me, this is just an incredible change in the way we communicate with people, and the opportunities are immense. The way you can find something out, like there's a few people in Nepal right now who were able to show immediately after what happened in the earthquake, were able to show what was happening in a really human way. I know that there's live reporters everywhere, but here we can actually talk to them, we can interact, we can ask, what was it like for you, how did you feel? That's amazing for me. Sorry, I've lost the thread of the question.
No problem.
What was the question again? What else?
Tips.
Yeah.
Tips. Yes.
Tips, tips.
Yeah.
And once you come on Periscope, and you want to scope yourself, I would highly, highly recommend that you just be yourself.
Yeah.
You be natural, you just be yourself, and you just show what you're passionate about. You show what your thing is, what your niche is, and share it with the world. And people react really well, and people meet each other on this as well, and they all interact with you, and they all meet each other. So it's just it's a whole, I don't know how to say, but it's a whole chain of things that make it a really, really powerful experience.
Okay.
Be yourself. Be prepared to just ad lib, I think.
Yeah.
Don't have a specific. You can have a loose plan. You can tell yourself, okay, today we're going to do the Mare in Paris.
Yeah.
But really, you've got to be aware that that plan is going to change at any moment, depending on what people have said. Always respond to what people ask, what people say. Always respond to them. It's not nice being ignored. I know what it's like on the other end when you're sending messages and no one's responding. That's not nice. always make sure you include everyone and that we all include each other. There's nothing worse than going on someone's scope and they're just monologuing because they have an idea that what they want to say and they're just monologuing and they're ignoring everybody on there, and that's really upsetting for the person who's on there because it's not what Periscope is about. There are other, channels for that.
All right, okay. So I don't know if you got guys or girls any question more to Claire because I think we will have to leave. A lot of people say you are the lady of Paris.
Oh, thanks you guys.
And some French people say, wow, we need to follow you. So, that's cool. So follow Claire at Claire Wad, W-A-D, at Claire W-A-D. Suivez-la parce que vous allez pouvoir découvrir pour ceux qui me suivent en français vraiment Paris d'une autre façon. Voilà, donc allez-y. Tell her we adore her. Yes. Maybe we can try something really cool, Claire, if you agree.
Yes, just switch the camera?
Just switch and you will ask directly to your followers.
Yeah.
Face from Claire and you can
Hi,
ask
guys.
everything you want. And
This
if
is really
something
weird.
is
I'm on
wrong,
an
I will
iPhone 6.
cut and then stop the broadcast.
And Fontainebleau, we love you. Thank you. Wing is here. Everybody's here. You can all see me. And there's this big, huge screen on the iPhone 6. Claire, class act. Thank you, guys. What was I asking them? Did you enjoy that, guys? Oh, thank you, Winger. Did you enjoy? This is funny. Hey, David, did you see all that? Oh, you guys, you're all here. Leslie's here. Everyone's here. They're all my favorite people. They're all here. Thank you, guys. All right, can I switch it back?
Okay. Bon, hop.
Merci.
Au revoir. À bientôt.
Bye,
Merci
guys.
beaucoup pour tes conseils. Au revoir. Merci.
Bye.